From the Bob Mills Weather Center, Oklahoma weather expert, Jed Castles.
Glad crews were able to get that out. It looked like pretty quickly. Just a little bit ago when we first brought that shot, Jed, it was really actively on fire. So
it was cranked up. Yeah, the wind is a factor this morning. It's up this morning. So Colby, for Mother's Day, it was a hot forecast yesterday. Made it in the upper 80s, the 90s, made it to 92 officially in Oklahoma City. Just west of Oklahoma City, it kicked in up to near 95, Yukon and El Reno. You get over toward the Hinton area, 96, Fort Cobb, 98, and right up near 100 near Clinton and Hobart. So it was really, really hot yesterday. Well, it'll be hot again today, so much so that we'll be up near record highs today. Record high yesterday was 96. Made it to 92 today. Record high is 94, and we're forecasting 93. So we'll get even a little bit closer to hit a record high today. Average high should be around 77, and that's right about where our air temperature is right now. So we're way above what's typical this time of the year. Could be up near a record high low temperature right now, 75, south wind at 15. And those winds are up right now. You see them gusting. A few spots are up around 30 miles per hour here in central Oklahoma right now. So it's going to be a kind of a blustery, warm, humid start this morning. We've got a dry line sitting out west, but really for the most part, another dry forecast all the way today, despite that boundary being in place. It will be humid out ahead of it. It was humid yesterday, so the heat index will be a factor again today. And as we check out your weather into tomorrow, that dry line does shove back toward the west, and it may be a focus area for a few more storms developing in the Panhandle into west parts of Oklahoma. So the possibility is there for some severe weather. We'll talk more about that here coming up in just a moment. Right now, the wind is the big story today, at times gusting above 30 miles per hour, maybe even near 40 for a while as well. So lots of wind on the way as our temperatures climb from the 70s into the 80s. We'll get in the low 90s here by 2 o'clock today. Look for some sunshine as well. Those south to southwest winds kick in today about 20 to 30 miles per hour. Lots of sunshine today with our temperature starting out in the 70s today, even near 80 now. Altos at 79, 78 currently in Lawton. And those winds are sustained around 15 to 20 miles per hour. A few spots in the red are seeing some gusts up near 30 this morning. So just prepare for a blustery, warm, kind of a tropical start this morning. Checking your highs today. Upper 80s, 90s today. There'll be some spots out in the western parts of Oklahoma that will nose back up to near 100 again today. Into tonight, some 60s out west, but most locations again in the 70s, and the heat will build again into tomorrow as highs climb to the 80s, 90s, again, some 100s out west. See the little cooler temperatures there. That's because of some clouds and some storms developing mid to late afternoon tomorrow. Those will diminish as they move into the state tomorrow night before heating it back up for your Wednesday. Upper 80s, more 90s on the way. So the heat is the story over the next several days. Looking at your forecast for late Tuesday, we will track some storms, maybe some severe weather. Tennis ball size hail is going to be the biggest concern in far southwest Oklahoma for a while tomorrow afternoon and early evening. And then as those storms shift into the state, that threat will start to go back down. We'll be tracking some severe weather, though, with the best chances over along the Oklahoma Texas Panhandle border. They also try to lift and shift into Oklahoma tomorrow night. Some of those storms could be heavy to severe as they roll across western and southwest Oklahoma. Now, there is some good news here because those are areas that are under drought conditions and they need the rainfall. So some opportunity there for some heavier rain developing. That area in yellow could be up over 1 inch of rain as that rain moves in late tomorrow into early on Wednesday. So we've got a chance of a storm here in the metro. With that, right now we'll keep it very low, only at 10%. Much of this week looks dry. For the metro area, storm chance will go up late week into the weekend as a cold front will arrive. That'll drop us back off. We'll be in the upper 80s to near 90 here the next 5-6 days before that little cool down. Not a big cool down, but a little cool down there. 81 on Sunday.